All right, everybody. So I was sitting outside this morning, and I loved it. It was gorgeous and it was exciting. And then where I live, we're being affected by the fires in Canada. So the smoke is filtering down here, and it's getting really bad. So I had to come inside, which is a bummer because I like to record outside. I really do. But that was not, I guess, on the list for today to do all my stuff outside because it's bad. Even when I went out early, like 6 o'clock this morning, the sun coming up, it was like ambery orange from the smoke. And last night, it was pink, like my tank. The sky, like it was pink and then it was orange, pink and then orange, pink and orange. It was crazy. So we're inside. Let's see what we've got in the energy. So I pulled tiles, I pulled some words and some charms, and we had the world, I think the world came out, the tower. I had a sun charm, the sun, a sun charm, two sun charms, the empress. I had like the death moth, I don't know what they're called, but the death moth came out. And then the tiles that I spelled, like the tiles that came out, I spelled, gosh, I gotta think. There was like wood, red, I think. With, I had like a blank square, so that was an H. I want to say like RE, like REM. Cars. I'd have to go back and look, but I'll probably post it so you can see. But I was like, I don't know what the message is with this, so we're gonna just see. Because Spirit is definitely chatty this morning, and my birds, the birds were going crazy this morning, and they've been eating oh so much. But I also have been seeing a lot of doves, which I love. So maybe that means that peace is coming. Let's see. All right, Spirit, what does this collective need to know today? I'm using the Psychic Tarot Oracle. I love this deck. I need to get my hands on, I think they have like the heart. There's like it's like a green box. I think that this is one of the most insightful decks that I've ever had, and it was gifted to me by such a beautiful soul. I absolutely love this deck. It's by John Holland. All right. Well, at the bottom of the deck, we have, which would be the Ace of Swords. Okay. This says triumphant success. So we're going to take that. What is this triumphant success for the collective? What is this truth here? I'm looking at it, and it literally looks, it's like a hand coming out of what looks like a grave. It's a pile of stones, and then you have the hand and the sword burst through. And see here, it's like, this is like that dark color. Ooh, interesting, like pink sky like I saw last night. But then look here, it's clear. It's clearing up. And then the beautiful universe card. Okay, so the truth shall set you free is what that is telling me. Let's see, what is this triumphant success in universe for the collective, Spirit? We have the Three of Cups here, but it came out on the fence. So it wanted to slide into the reverse. So this deck is not really meant to be read with reversals. However, if you were to read it as a tarot, you could. Three of Cups in reverse. Somebody is not celebrating anymore. Or they're just waiting. They know it's over. They're not going to be celebrating anymore. And how this deck really is intended, it means, so if it wants to go into the reverse or the reverse, it just means it takes a little bit more effort, okay? A little more work to write the card. So to me, this is Spirit acknowledging how worn out we are, how tired we are, how we're sick and tired of anything that's being thrown at us, whether it is something as fucking low rent as baneful magic, or glamour magic, just stupid, as something as low rent as black magic, okay? Whether it's that, or it's just heavy projection, heavy illusion, okay? We are highly sensitive at this point in time. Our gifts are strengthening. So of course, right? Like, of course shit's gonna get thrown at us, but we're tired, right? So Spirit's like, hey, I know. Just have a little bit more faith, just a little more. It's coming, okay? That's how I would interpret that, because Big Mike, Archangel Michael, his sword doesn't just come out. That's a serious lesson. That to me is like the Hierophant coming out, because that's a serious lesson learned. That's wisdom. That's like that's the teacher. That's the master, right? So somebody might be an Aquarius here, or Aquarius energy. The truth. What did I just say? The truth. The truth. The truth. Right? So, like, Spirit's like, just have a little more faith. Trust. I have 2 cards out here with truth. Truth. So, judgment. You're either going to hear the trumpet or you're not, you know? You're either going to hear the trumpet or you're not. You're either earthbound or you're not, right? It's like you either answered God's call or you didn't. It's that black and white. Yep. 8 of Swords. Or this would be the, 8 of Swords. Someone is terrified. They don't want this truth to come out. And you know what? I'm not gonna fucking lie. That could be you trying to accept the full truth, you know? There's something going on with Mercury and the sun right now, where it's like Mercury is being burned by the sun. So it's reckoning, it's truth revelation, it's, you know, really facing things. So you could either be being renewed at this point or, you know, not, and really going through it, right? Because you're either going to accept it or you're not. So that could go both ways. That's going to have to be how you resonate. However I look at it, when I look on the split, I have victory and success, and I have the 9 of Wands, which would be spiritual strength, okay? This is amazing. I believe this is all about you being underestimated. And that's leading to your victory here. That's because, I mean, the 9 of Wands to me, that's determined, that's, you know, you are not giving up no matter, I mean, you might crawl and limp to the finish line. You might be full of bullet holes and scraped and scrapped and dirty and, you know, probably need quite a few rounds of a tetanus shot, but like, you are not giving up, and that isn't something they didn't figure into their plans. Oh, look at that, the heart chakra. You survived a narcissist is what this is telling me. Because you, for some crazy ass reason, whatever you have gone through made your heart even bigger. Whatever losses you had, emotional losses you had, you somehow alchemized it and your heart became bigger and more beautiful. And now that you've set up boundaries and you are moving through and accepting the truth, if they can't have you, whoever did these things to you, then what are they going to do? They can't have you because they can't manifest off of you and energy and harvest off of you. They're going to spread lies and rumors and try to shut you down so that no one gets to experience your light. Because that's how a narcissist operates. They'll do anything and everything in their power to keep you under their fucking thumb because they think they're God and they think that the universe revolves around them. And once you put up boundaries and you walk away, they'll try to shut your light down. They'll try to close your heart because if you can't be with them, then they don't want you to have anything good. Nor do they want the world to see how beautiful you are. Victory and success is yours, my friend. Just have a little bit more faith because there's the Empress and material harvest. Because you stood your ground. You're fucking the bomb, dude. I love you guys. See you next video. Bye.